Genting Malaysia says the planned sale of a 15.5-acre plot of land in Miami, Florida has fallen through after the purchaser, Smart Miami City, elected to end its current $1.225 billion bid. In a bourse filing, Investment Bank on behalf of Genting said Smart Miami City made its decision after its requests for an extension of the exclusivity period and amendments to the commercial terms of the sale and purchase agreement were denied. While the company remains interested in the land, it said Genting Malaysia will review other opportunities to close on the sale while continuing to enhance its remaining Miami holdings. The filing said Genting Malaysia has seen the value of its investment in the metropolis increase by approximately 400% in just over a decade and firmly believes in the sustained strength and growth of the market. According to gaming magazine IAG, Nomura was negatively surprised by the news, as the transaction would have generated a large windfall and helped repair the balance sheets of both Genting Malaysia and its parent company Genting. It also reportedly said capital markets remain challenging and a new buyer may have difficulty lining up financing for such a massive deal. At the close, Genting Malaysia's shares were 1.99% lower at RM2.46, while Genting saw its share price fall 0.97% to RM4.09. The Penang South Island project, or PSI, which involves the development of a 2,300-acre artificial island in the south of the state near Bayan Lepas, will finally begin construction. Kickstarting the works for Island A is Gamuda Unit SRSTC, which was awarded a RM3.717 billion contract to design, manage, construct and complete Phase 1 of the project. SRSTC, as the turnkey contractor, awarded the reclamation works to another subsidiary of the group, Gamuda Engineering. As per the project development agreement entered into in March between the Penang State Government and project developer Silicon Island Development, the latter has the sole, exclusive and full right to carry out and complete the project, as it will finance, manage and undertake the development of the island. The project developer also has the sole, exclusive and full right to award the contracts, including for the common infrastructure such as smart city features, the Penang Island Line Phase 2A and the airport link, to the turnkey contractor SRSTC. This means more PSI contracts will be going to Gamuda. Separately, Gamuda announced it has renewed Datuk Lin Yun Ling's contract as Group Managing Director, a post he has held for over 4 decades for another 5 years until June 2028. It also reported today a 0.85% increase in third quarter FY 2023 net profit to RM223.36 million, as revenue jumped 81.2% to RM2.07 billion. The builder declared a second interim dividend of 6 cents per share. Gamuda's share price closed 0.71% higher at RM4.25, valuing the group at RM11.31 billion. The Court of Appeal has dismissed Datin Sri Rosmah Mansur's bid to challenge the late Datuk Sri Gopal Sri Ram's appointment as lead prosecutor and to nullify her solar hybrid project graft trial. The judges on the 3-member panel were unanimous in their decision, ruling that there was no merit in her appeal. The court said the application for a judicial review was filed out of time and there were no valid grounds for it to grant an extension. An application has to be filed within 3 months from when the grounds for dissatisfaction first arise. In Rosmah's case, that would have been in April 2021 when she first cited a copy of the first letter of appointment. She had filed her judicial review application in June last year. The court awarded RM10,000 in costs to the government and the Attorney General's chambers. When contacted, Rosmah's counsel Datuk Akbaruddin Abdul Kadir said that they will be appealing the decision. KPJ Healthcare has appointed Chin Keat Chyuan as its new president and managing director, effective from September 1, 2023. In a filing with Bursa Malaysia, the private healthcare provider said Chin brings a wealth of experience with over 2 decades at Johnson & Johnson and an exemplary track record to the role. He has held significant roles throughout his career, swiftly ascending from product specialist to managing director for Malaysia and Brunei. He was also the former president president of the Pharmaceutical Association of Malaysia and a member of the Board of Governors with the American-Malaysian Chamber of Commerce. Separately, the group's chairman, Datuk Muhammad Arif Mahmud, told a virtual media briefing today that KPJ is targeting strong growth for FY 2023, supported by growing inpatient volumes, a higher number of hospital beds, and improvement in bed occupancy rate. He said KPJ is actively seeking investments to expand by focusing on building more hospitals. KPJ shares closed 0.89% lower at RM1.11, valuing it at 5.01 billion ringgit. Kenanga research said the current fundamental outlook and prevailing macroclimate could present more palatable opportunities for Ambank to engage in merger and acquisition activities. In a note today, the research house maintained its outperform call and target price of RM5.05 on the stock, while tagging a cost of equity ratio of 10.7%, higher than return on equity of 9.5%. It noted that Ambank has been said to be in talks with several financial institutions, including RHB Bank and Grab, over the past few years, and the fact that nothing has materialized could be attributed to an impasse regarding pricing and changes in the operating environment. Today, however, Kenanga said the prospects for talks of consolidation could now be brighter post-pandemic, considering the sustainable industry outlook, the lender's fairer valuations, and the more manageable social impact of a banking sector consolidation with a more stable job market and new government. Ambank shares settled at RM3.64 at closing bell today, up 1.1%, valuing the group at RM12.06 billion.